Hello, Chandigarh. First of all, big thank you to Meta team and Tuhina. She traveled all the way from Mumbai for this presentation. I think we all learned a lot about creatives, creative diversity. We were talking about a lot, but I think she laid it out specifically how Reels are working, how WhatsApp ecosystem is working, and how we should create creative diversity we were talking about from the start of the day. So big round of applause for Tuhina, right? थोड़ा चंडीगढ़ वाला करना चाहिए, ऐसे धीरे धीरे वाला नहीं चलेगा. Yes. I'm going to talk about something that we have been hearing for the past 18 months. One word we keep hearing, whether it is a D2C company or tech startups or even country-to-country wars, continental wars, everywhere. So, and that is AI. And I'll be talking about AI in marketing, AI in performance marketing. But before we do that, I'll start with a quick introduction of mine. My name is Nitan Jain. I have been started by my marketing journey web media buying in 2014. It's been 12 years since me and my team is doing it. We managed over 300 plus brands and over millions of dollars in ad spend. But today, I'm not going to talk about how much budget we have managed or how we are doing it. I will be sharing learnings on AI, what we are doing with it, and how exactly it is helping us, how it can help you as well. To start this conversation, I'll start the conversation with a simple question I ask my team every day. How's my account doing? Just a quick show of hand if you have asked this question this week to your team. बाकी लोग पूछते नहीं? Maybe in the last 30 days? More show of hands. This is the single most asked question in every performance team, in every agency, in every startup. And the answers sometimes look like this. Somebody from your team replying on Thursday, the question was asked on Monday, and it was creative fatigue. And today, we are going to solve for this question, how we can have a better answer, a more efficient answer, and more importantly, a faster answer. To do that, we asked Meta that how my results are looking like. The ROS is 8.61, up by 14% last month. Sounds good? Okay. Spends are down by 10%. Yeah, it's fine. My cost per purchase down by 15% since last month. If you have this information, I think, and we have three decisions to make. Either we scale the account, we descale the account, or we pause the account. What would we do? We scale the account, right? Well, that's what I would have done. That's what my team do. But let's see if it holds. When you look at the store says 38% of checkout completion rate drop. There are more than 72% COD orders which got cancelled. The money got refunded in one way or other. And your net sales stand at minus 3%. So looking at these numbers, I don't think we are going to scale, right? The decisions we had made earlier proven to be wrong. But if you look at both the slides, both numbers were true. Meta did its job brilliantly. But what Meta cannot see is your checkouts, your refunds, and your margins. This is the actual case study, actual client conversation we had. And these are the months. The last month, where we saw 8x ROS, was our best month. We delivered the highest ROS. The CAC was good. But the client left. 1 month, we never saw. Why? Because we see the math was not making sense on his store level. And I think as a founder, we can all agree there is one point that hurt the most, and that is losing a client, whether you are a D2C business or you are a B2B business. And that's when we decided that how to fix this. To fix this, we need to identify what was the problem, and the problem was we are looking at meta numbers, which is fine. But what we are not looking at is store revenue, refunds and RTO, and our margin. I think we were on the panel earlier as well. Every panelist were talking about unit economics. So that becomes a really, really good piece of advice to solve for. So what we did, we started pulling in rest of the data. We first started with Meta. Then we pulled in store. the website, the competitors. We built that system so that as an agency, as a brand, we don't want to have that call again, where we did the best in terms of ROS and still lost the client. And those scripts eventually turned it into a product where you can ask anything about your marketing, about your digital presence, and you'll get that answer. But once you build it, you need a test. And we needed to test it in real environment. So to do that, I asked a question again. Give me a state of my account briefing for a founder. If I am a founder, I want to know how my account is doing. This is the prompt I think I should be asking for. And to test it, we asked the same question to general AI. Just a quick show of hands if you are using AI personally or professionally. Any AI tool. Wow, almost everyone, right? And the same question we asked Vaizle, a tool built by marketers for marketer, just to see if we are on the right track or not. And the answers look like this. On my left side, we have a general AI response. On my right side, the answer from Vaizle. Left side response is the data from MCP, from your, if you have heard MCP, have you heard about MCP, what MCP is? Yeah, basically you get your data from Facebook dashboard to any AI. That's what MCP does. It's a connector basically. So the tool tells me what kind of ROS I'm having, what kind of products are selling, what's my CAC, what's my CTR, all of that. But I think we have seen that example that without looking at store, without looking at rest of the data, this doesn't make sense. On my right side, Vaizle give me an answer on how my meta ads are performing, what is my store revenue, how my checkout rates are, and how my customer mix is, how many new customers I am getting, and how many customers I'm able to retain. If I have to delve deep into it, General AI reported 8.7 ROS, which can be 6 if you exclude RTOs. Vaizle reported 8.6 ROS, but around 2 lakh rupees already refunded. General AI told me that tell me your return rate and margin. I can tell you if your P&L is in the right direction or not. Vaizle is telling me your refunds are up 72%. Fix your checkout today. General AI is telling me refresh the creative, then put 10 lakhs a month to work. It's asking me to scale. The first decision we made. Vaizle tells me do not scale yet. Fix your checkout. Hold Meta where it is. One of them would have scaled the leak. One of them would have made the wrong decision, and I think we know who it is. But essentially, neither one was wrong, but only one was useful. But how Vaizle is able to do that? It's not a smarter model. It has more context. And I think if there is one thing I want you to take away with you once you go home to your business, to your families, is that AI works on context. Any AI model is as good as the context it has. You can ask any AI engineer, he'll tell you that if you want to improve the result, give it more context. So Vaizle can have context for your live ad accounts, your social, your web, your backend numbers, whether it is your store, your sheets, your refunds, your margin. Vaizle can have your brands, your site, your catalog. And more importantly, Vaizle will have your competitors. How many of you check your competitors regularly? What kind of ads they are running? Yeah? Lot of hands? How do you do that? Ads library. One thing, ads library. Anything else? Magic Beat. Anything else? Anything else? Okay. So I'll delve deep into it, how Vaizle can help you track your competitors. So here are 3 brands, the same brand query that I run for. It tells me that you are running 11 ads while your competitor is actually running 38. It tells me how many video ads you are running, how many video ads your competitor is running. It tells me that your best offer is 20%, while your competitor's best offer is 60%. it tells me that your best copy, the copy which engages the most, is मुझे पतला नहीं दिखना है, मुझे खुश दिखना है. This is the most distinctive line. So Vaizle just don't read your data, your competitor data from ad library, it actually understand it. And once it understand it, it help you create more content. It help you create better hooks, it will help you create better ads, and eventually that will all adds to your ROS. And the good part is, once you ask a question, Vaizle will converse with you. I asked a question and it replied me back that if you are worried about your checkout rate, if you're worried about your contribution margin, if you're worrying about your scales, assign me a task and I will deliver the analysis in your email box whenever you want me to be. Just schedule it. And how does it look like? Like this. You can schedule it daily, weekly, monthly, any moment, any question, any analysis. You don't even have to come to Vaizle to open it. As a founder, I think, as a DTC founder or a B2B founder, this is the single most useful thing that you can do about your brand, about your marketing. Set it once, and it will report back to you as an analyst. So I think we established in the room, everyone has AI, right, in one form or other, but almost nobody has context when we come to general AI. And that is still your moat. As a brand, as a company, you have full control over your context. And if you can use it right, you will leverage it to your marketing. And if you are new, I think a lot of us may be new to the marketing, new to the AI, then Vaizle will have all these questions, predefined questions for you that our customers are already asking. So the first questions will be on us. It will be predefined, ready to use. So I'll conclude by saying that everyone got a specialist, developers. If you are from tech background, you must be aware that tools like Codex, they are really, really good. I mean, if not the best, if you have a team of 5, they can do a work of 10 people at least. Meta, we were talking about all day. Andromeda update. Every update, they are running an AI engine behind it to run your ads. So I think it's the right time as a marketer that we should have our own AI as well. We should take the help of AI, whatever we can get, and improve our results. So one question when you go back home, next time when you are asking your team to a CMO or a marketing head that how my account is doing, I think you should know the full answer before you make a decision to scale or not to scale.